Does anybody have any? Okay, right here.
How to like put yourself in the right mindset before you know you have to be on the right.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of nervous butterflies, energy.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you go into that, then it stays with you. So like, what are your tips or techniques to like bring a calm energy or like, be more confident?
Yeah, I think that's a hugely important, very good call out, because did you know that success in any area of our life is 80% psychological and 20% skill set? So it's almost all about the inner change, the inner game that we have to play, that we have to master, and only 20% the actual technique. In fact, if you don't believe me, think back to the last time that you were a little tipsy. I know nobody in this club gets tipsy, but if you did remember, maybe back in college or maybe even drunk, should I say drunk, okay? Nobody here would ever do that, but think back, and were you able to be a pretty damn good public speaker during that time? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, your content, was maybe all over the place, but did you feel any nerves when you were tipsy? Not really. So it's not a matter of skill. And yet most people ask me, how do you do this? How do you structure presentations? How do you what do you say? What do you say at the beginning? Where it's not about the how. It's not about the what. It's about the who. Everybody say it one time. It's about the who. Who do I have to become to create that deep level identity shift so that I can sound like I'm intoxicated? No, not that, but so I can sound that every time when I speak, I feel comfortable. I feel good emotions. Who'd like to have that feeling every time that you speak, whether there's a camera or a client or a team member or a group of teams or whoever it is, Zoom or in person, and you felt good emotions? Raise your hand if you like to have that feeling. Okay, so to your call out, it's mostly, it's about a psychological effect, like a mindset type of a shift. And so this might sound a little bit, I guess like woo, right? But who's ever thought about or read about or talked about reprogramming your subconscious mind? Or who thinks that's a pretty cool topic? Anybody? Okay, because here's the thing. The reason that 93% of the population doesn't like public speaking is because of some kind of trauma that they associated, usually from upbringing, like parenting, school, could have been some experience that happened early on in life, and they're carrying that on, and they have this belief set, and they have this voice. Sarah pointed out earlier, you want me to turn off the TV and turn off the noise, and I was like, oh, I didn't even notice it. So a lot of us, we have this voice inside our mind that is running us. It's on autopilot. It's literally, these are the stories that are governing your behavior. And it's so prevalent when it comes to public speaking. And it's very, very silent. It's almost like that hum from the AC. You didn't notice it until I pointed to it, right? Same thing. We literally have this voice inside of us that is running our behavior. So I want you to, first step is to start to be aware, start to catch it. Just like if you're doing a budget, the first 30 days, you gotta track where everything's going, right? So start to listen for that voice that says, maybe I'll pass. I'm not ready. I didn't prepare. Last time didn't go too well. I don't know why I'm feeling nervous. It's subtle, but it's in the back of a lot of people's mind. Again, 93%. Or, maybe next time, or It could be even worse. It could be on autopilot where you're like, no, I totally suck at this. No, I don't like presenting. So the first step is just catch it. Be aware of it. And the next thing I want you to do is I want you to come up with buy a self-image journal. Okay, there's 2 types of journals that I want you to have. Number 1 is a self-image journal. And in this self-image journal, I literally want you to write down, I am, and all the positive, I call them auto-suggestions, not affirmations, because affirmations we think about, oh, I'm looking into the mirror and I'm saying, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Like, your brain just doesn't go for it, right? But auto-suggestions is where you attach emotion to the things that you're saying or you're writing down. So I want you to actually write down in this self-image journal all the things that you want to become as a public speaker. I am confident, calm, collected when I speak, right? Write these kind of things down. So that would be number 1 in your self-image journal. The second kind of journal that I want you to create is going to be a video journal. So this is where I want you to go ahead and take out your phone and literally, let's go ahead and do this right now, because when something is actually, you do it, you did it, it now becomes first-hand knowledge. Before that, you could say, oh, you know, I read about that or I heard about that, but until you do it, you don't really know, do you? So everybody, do me a favor, let's just go ahead and take out our phone. It's gonna be a little exercise that we're doing. Take out your phone, and we're gonna start creating a video journal. And you can say anything that you want. It doesn't matter. It's going to sound like a Pentecostal church here. We're all going to talk at the same time. And that's okay, because we got to get comfortable with the sound of our voice and with how we look when we look at ourselves on video. So everybody, do me a favor. Take out your phone. Put it on your selfie. And when I sound, we're only going to do this for like 20 seconds. So don't worry. It's going to be a short video. Okay? Turn it to your video. And then literally on the count of 3, we're just going to go for it. And just record any kind of video about your thoughts. Maybe your commitment to public speaking mastery. Maybe your commitment to rewiring your subconscious mind so you feel good when you talk to others. Because naturally, we're born as social creatures. So we should feel good, honestly. It's not natural what 93% of the population is feeling. So here we go. It doesn't matter, it's not about the words, but we're just gonna go ahead and go for it because we said it earlier, everything is energy. Here we go, you guys ready? Yeah? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and action. Okay, so I'm right here. Go ahead guys, go ahead, come on, let's hear it, let's hear it. I'm right here at this Grant Thornton event, shooting a really cool video here. And just wanting people to know the importance of creating feedback in your life. We're doing a video journal right now because, as Tony Robbins said earlier, feedback is the breakfast of champions. Create more feedback for yourself. All right. Okay. So how easy was that? And now let's go ahead and watch the video. Let's watch the video. So it should be another 20 seconds. Now this part, you don't have to do any public speaking. You're just public watching. So that's easy. Just go ahead and watch your video. Okay. And now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take your notebook. Does everybody have a notebook? Or a piece of paper or something that you can write with? Okay.
Does anyone need
Does anyone need that?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Amy, for taking this session in this direction. Totally unplanned, but I think this is good. It's okay if we have a little fun. You guys like to have fun here at GT, right?
Yeah.
I heard. That's what I heard. Some of the rumblings is that, oh yeah, we like to have a little fun here. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to actually write down all of the good things that you noticed when you watched yourself on video. So I know some people are like, well, what about, my face is chubby, or I sounded nasal, or no. I said all of the good things, okay? So I want you to almost be in blind love with yourself. You guys know what I'm talking about? The beginning of a relationship, that honeymoon phase where everything your partner does is just like, oh, so sexy. Even washing dishes, oh, so sexy, right? And then maybe later on the relationship takes a downturn, and then, oh my God, just the fact that they're in the car with me is irritating me, right? So we're gonna come from the frame of mind of we're falling in love. We're having a RAS flip, a reticular activator flip, a system flip, where we're just noticing the good. So write down only the good that you noticed. And I want to see how many good things, as you watched your video, how many good things did you notice about yourself? Speaking.